Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be going over a lot of the content that we saw in Monster Hunter Wilds trailers as well as at Gamescom and stuff like that from some of the other streamers and whatnot, as well as posted to the Monster Hunter YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys have a good time and hang out and enjoy the conversation. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also catch me streaming on Twitch relatively often as well. Thank you guys and have a great day. First up on our weapon list is Lance. Shake my head. Alright, let's watch Lance. I've never played Lance before, so I might not have as much to say about it, unfortunately. That shield charge, instead of like the Lance charge, I wonder if it's a different button combo or if they maybe just swapped it up. That shield charge being able to do like, sorry, being able to do like a bunch of stun damage or KO damage on the monster with a shield charge, that's interesting. Like, I know they already had shield moves to kind of build up stun on the monster, but being able to do like a charge and hit like multiple of them at the same time, that's kind of cool. Alright. Next up, we have Bo. Alright, we got two more left. I think we're still missing dual blades and one other thing. Actually, dual blades might be the last one that we need. That might be the last video that we're missing. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch Bo. I'll mute here for us. Bruh. Bruh. Like, what? As someone who loved playing Bo in Monster Hunter World, holy shit. It looks like they just made us even more fucking mobile than what we already were. On top of that, they give us tracking arrows now? That's fucking amazing. I already loved playing Bo, but God, having some of your shots not be able to miss because of tracking and the focus mode where you can like target multiple parts at once? Bro, that's fucking crazy. That is phenomenal. Holy shit. Alright. What a fucking video. Way to go, Monster Hunter. Oh. Bro, why can't it be 2025? Next on the list is Charge Blade. kind of feel like an idiot here because I keep repeating some of the same stuff over and over again. But to be honest with you, man, I'm just excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm excited for a new Monster Hunter game to be out. I'm excited for it to be as big as Monster Hunter World is. I'm really hoping that whenever it releases, we get as many, if not more, monsters than Monster Hunter World had. Monster Hunter Rise had like 40 or 50 less monsters than what Monster Hunter World did. So I'd really like for them to just pump the number up of monsters that we have. I want to see so many monsters. I want to be able to hunt some of the stuff from all the older games. I love that they're making new monsters as well. Like that part is perfectly fine. Love new monsters, but man, I just want to be able to hunt a lot of the old stuff. Like give me everything from Rise, give me everything from World, give me stuff from Generations and Generations Ultimate from 4, give me stuff from 3, like Lagiacrus, bro. Give me Lagiacrus back. Haven't gotten to fight that guy in forever. Obviously, if we could fight some of the old Elder Dragons, that'd be cool, like Cedius, Jin Moran, all that kind of stuff. But, man, just give me as much as possible. That's all I want, bro. Next, everyone's favorite beginner weapon, Dual Blades. All my fellow weebs out there like the longsword. Sorry about that, I was finishing chewing. As someone who's been playing a ton of longsword lately, the focus mode slashes, where you can do like quick little slices, got me excited, alright? Like, that's one of the things that confused me about playing longsword so much, honestly. I was like, why does everything have to be a gigantic, like, leave yourself open for 5 minutes, like, slash? Why can't we do, like, quick little things? So, seeing those come back, or seeing most of the moves come back for longsword as normal, with the spilling up the spirit gauge and all that kind of stuff up in the top left, and then having the quick slashes in focus mode, I like that a lot. Those of us with a little bit more civilized refinement, for the therefore I unga, therefore I bunga lifestyle, we have the greatsword. We'll go ahead and move on to the greatsword video.
Shields.
Sorry about that. I mean, that awesome looked perfectly good to me. I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure if you watched me play Monster Hunter World whenever I first started playing Monster Hunter World, you saw that I was indeed using the Greatsword a lot, and I've actually been using it a lot recently. Just trying to get back into it, trying to freshen things up and try different weapons out. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing today whenever we get to streaming Monster Hunter, or when we get to playing Monster Hunter. I'll be kind of playing around on different weapons and whatnot. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I like the focus attacks and stuff like that you can do with it. It seems pretty nice. It seems pretty. It doesn't seem like we're getting a whole bunch of changes with it. Which, to be honest with you, I don't think Greatsword needs a bunch of changes. Greatsword's pretty standard. The hardest thing about Greatsword is positioning, as you guys can see that I've been finding out again recently. So, I think it looks dope, and I mean, I'm perfectly excited for whenever it comes back. So, I'm happy with it. Some of everybody's favorite underrated players, the Sword and Shield, the king of support. Alright, we're gonna watch Sword and Shield next. Unfortunately, just because I'm so new to playing Sword and Shield, I can't really speak on a lot of the moves and stuff like that because I don't know what all the moves are. I know in World you have like a shield bash where you like run and charge into it, and if you land that, you can like launch yourself up into the air and like do a mounting attack down to like build up the mount meter or whatever. But I mean, the Rathalos armor and all that looking stuff, it looks pretty dope. Happy. I mean, obviously that guarantees Rathalos is coming back. Some of the other monsters I'm not surely sure. Like, I think that one looks like maybe a Rathian or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That one looks like the new monster that they've already showed us multiple times. That looks like ore armor. That looks like leather armor. That is also one of the ore armors. Obviously, that's a bone armor. Not sure what that is made of, but that looks cool. That looks like leather hunter's armor. This one, me and my buddies were talking about for the switch axe. That one looks like it's, what's it called? It looks like it's an insect. But we were having an argument, well, not really an argument. We were having a discussion as to which insect it may be. Because it doesn't look like Ragnakadaki, and it doesn't look like Narcilla. So we're not sure who that is. It might be a new insect that we get. And if we get a new insect, that'd be dope. The last new insect we got was Ragnakadaki, which Ragnakadaki's armor, weapons, and just its fight in general was a cool fight. So I'm happy if they bring us another cool insect fight. There's not a lot of them, unfortunately, in the Monster Hunter series, so we gotta cherish the ones that we do have. The definition of Unga Bunga, the hammer. With that, we're gonna go ahead and go to hammer next. sorry, that last move where he like did the quick spin to kind of get it going before landing that big hit, dude, that looked awesome. All right, that looked fucking dope. It looks like they brought back, like, Monster Hunter World's hammer gameplay was a lot more slower than what Monster Hunter Rise is. It looks like they're bringing back kind of like a similar speed as what Monster Hunter Rise had with playing hammer, where it's a little bit faster. That's a big W right there, too. On top of that, the armors and stuff like that they were showing throughout the course of all the videos that we've been seeing, those are all looking lovely as well. I kind of like that hammer. I really hope what they do with what they did with Monster Hunter Rise, where like everything kind of had its own unique skin and whatnot, which I know that was easier for them because they had a lot less monsters to worry about skinning and like making items look fresh on them. But like Monster Hunter World, I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with like a lot of the weapons were just kind of like bits and pieces of the monster like glued onto them or whatever. I'm fine with it, but I would really like to see like more customization for the monster weapons and stuff. So I'm happy that some of these ones that they've been showing us have looked a lot nicer. Hammer, let's go. Hammer's probably gonna be on the list too to play. Loved playing Hammer in Rise. I'm relatively new to this weapon myself, but the Switch Axe is also a pretty decent play. Has the axe mode and the sword mode.
So this is a new basic...
Sorry about that. So, as someone who hasn't ever played Switch Axe, it's hard to comment on some of the moves. One thing I didn't see, though, is, like, I have played with Switch Axe players before. My buddy Dane or Syraxis, he likes to play Switch Axe. And one of the moves where, like, they charge and, like, slam the blade inside the monster while they're, like, holding on to the side, and then, like, it explodes or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. But that move wasn't present. So that makes me interested as to see if they are removing that move, or maybe we just didn't get to see it. They were showcasing other new things. Switch Axe is one of the weapons I plan to possibly start playing, or at least trying it out. I'm going to probably build a build for it today, and maybe start playing through. So, but I mean, the armor and the weapon, whew, that all looked fucking gorgeous. So, for those of you that like a little bit more explosions in your life, there's the Gunlance. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Gunlance, Rui's favorite weapon. I'll look up to you, Rukon. Maybe one day I'll be like you. Tip of the hat to you. So, as somebody who hasn't really played a lot of Gunlance, I gotta say, I do have a buddy, his name's JD, who likes to play, or Jennifer Dillon, as you guys have probably seen on some of my streams. I got a buddy, he likes to play Gunlance every now and then, or at least he played through it all on Monster Hunter Rise. He'll probably be playing through something else this time. But some of those new, like, Wyvern Stake moves, the one where he's, like, charging into it kind of like a Lance does as it's spinning and, like, slamming into it, that kind of stuff makes me kind of excited about it, honestly. You know, maybe we'll try that weapon out. I mean, the only thing bad about Gunlance is that it's the same thing that I have about other weapons, is I don't like being slow. And depending on how they do the jewel system whenever Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, if it's like a random drop chance, I was super unlucky with getting like guard jewels and guard up and all that kind of stuff. Whenever I couldn't even get the spread jewel for my bow build that I loved playing on Monster Hunter World. So if it's random drop stuff like that again, I'm gonna have a hard time playing multiple builds, which is one of the sad parts. That's why I liked Monster Hunter Rise a lot. It really allowed me to like mess around a lot more, just like the older games did, because you didn't have to worry about getting all the jewels. You could just craft them. So just like you kill monsters, you get monster parts, and you can craft it. It was a lot easier that way than it was just hoping for a random drop. The only thing that I could say that is if they did random drops again, is they'll need to like up the drop chances. It doesn't need to be like for an attack jewel, it shouldn't be like a 0.05% chance, because your boy only ever got one extra attack jewel, except for like the extras that they dropped to us for whenever like Iceborne came out. So unless that happens, I don't know. I really hope to be able to play multiple builds. That's what I kind of look forward to. That's one of my favorite parts about playing Monster Hunter. Is like each weapon and stuff like that is a completely different playstyle. It almost feels like you're playing a different game, to me anyway. I don't know if that's how it feels to everybody else, but my main weapons are bow, light bow gun, great sword, long sword, dual blades, and hammer. Those are the 6 weapons that I really use a lot. A couple of my buddies told me that I need to start playing Sword and Shield. That's why I was playing Sword and Shield a little bit yesterday. And we're going to try to branch out, maybe try Switch Axe and a Charge Blade, and get kind of used to playing them. We might even try Dude Flute. Who knows? Maybe we'll be one of the 10 people that plays Dude Flute. For those of you that like a little bit more firepower in your arsenal, the light bow gun. Another favorite weapon of mine, light bow gun. That's exciting. We're going to go ahead and watch that one now. It looks like light bowgun is as mobile as ever. That's nice to see. Wyvern mines are back. The changing ammo types. The new gauge at the bottom for like landing hits to get like stamina or something back or whatever that it said on the bottom. That's interesting. I liked the concept of them being able to like jump on top of the monster and like shoot them in the back. That was cool. I don't know if that's a mount or if that's just a normal mechanic now. I did hear that the carving mechanics are possibly going to be changed or guaranteed to be changed. I'm not quite sure which one it is, so don't take my word on it. But supposedly you're going to be like climbing on top of the monster to like cut pieces off of it and stuff like that. So that's cool for it to be like way more interactive than just like walking inside the dead monster's corpse and while you're like halfway seeing through it, carving pieces out, being able to like actually like, you know, cut pieces of the scales off and whatnot. That's pretty cool to see. Again, you know, looking forward to probably playing light bowgun again. Had a lot of fun on that on both Rise and Monster Hunter World. I've also played it in some of the older games. Most of the old games I used like dual blades and greatsword, so I've I only really started like branching out to different weapons once we've gotten into the more modern games. Part of me has been also really wanting to go back through and play some of the old games, like go through and play Generations, play Monster Hunter 4, that kind of stuff. If I get the extra money or anything like that anytime soon, I might see about buying those for my Switch and going through and playing on them. But looking back at them, every time I look at them on like Switch's marketplace, they're like 50 to 60 bucks still. So I was like, man, do I really want to spend that much money? I may see about like getting them from a second-hand store or whatever for them. We'll look into it. That's a plan that we might have to do. Because I never played Generations. I did play Monster Hunter 4 though, and I played Monster Hunter 3, and I played Monster Hunter Freedom, I believe. Freedom Unite, maybe? I don't remember. Whichever one was the one that actually came to the US and wasn't only in Japan. For those of you that want to rain hellfire down from above, there's the heavy bowgun. Alright, first thing we're gonna fucking talk about is that, like, shoving the gun barrel in its mouth shit. That was kind of dope. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, or at least play Monster Hunter for a while, I'm not a heavy bowgun person. I don't think I've ever used it. I don't like being super slow. Most of you know that I normally use its counterpart, the light bowgun, but dude, I don't know, man. Shoving the gun in its mouth is kind of dope, as well as a couple of the other moves. I already know that the big giant machine gun already exists and all that kind of stuff. The Wyvern explosions, kind of similar to what the gun lance has, but like, I don't know, that kind of look cool. Kind of look pretty cool if I had to say so myself. Let's see here. The most underrated playstyle of the game, the Dude Flute. For those that want to jam out while you slam out. So what I'm seeing from the hunting horn clips is that it looks like they've changed and added some additional features to the hunting horn. I don't believe, at least in the past games, that you could do like sound damage with the hunting horn. Like obviously it buffed your allies and yourself and debuffed the enemies and stuff like that. But I don't think I've ever seen it like hit the drum and then it does like a wave of sound and it does damage to a monster. So that's actually like kind of hype, because of the fact that like one thing I didn't like about trying hunting horn whenever I tried it in the past was the fact that it felt like a lot of my moves just I couldn't really focus on hitting the monster because I was too busy trying to keep the combo going to get the song finished, to get the buffs and stuff like that. So having the ability to have it like actually produce like damaging sound to the monster That way the monster can maybe get stunned, staggered, or anything like that to keep it from stopping you with the song. That's a huge W in my book for the change department. All right, like that's awesome. For those of us with ADHD and can't seem to sit still, there's the insect glaive. If you want to take to the skies. Yep. There we go. Alright, yeah, I mean that one, as always, Insect Glaive always looks kind of dope. I have tried it a little bit whenever I was playing Monster Hunter World for the first time, and I mean I didn't mind it. It was fun. I felt like it got kind of boring though, because I wasn't really, like, you're in the fight the whole time, but at the same time you're not. I don't know. And it's meant for other people. I know my buddy Austin, or LaFlexio, he really likes to use Insect Glaive, so maybe we'll see him playing again. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up trying again. So, with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget you can catch me streaming over on Twitch, as well as some of my shorter clips and stuff like that posted on TikTok. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace out.